Hello, this is the Stanham Knight, or the Operator, and today we're going to be playing War Thunder. And War Thunder is a very accurate battle game where you can play as tanks, and you can play in several factions. You can play as tanks, planes, boats, um, that sort of thing. And so if you enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button if you want to see more videos, and comment what game you want to see me play in the comments below. And I like to play as Sweden, so here we go. And so the So in this one, it's domination, so we're in a plane and we have to hold like this airstrip, and then we can also bomb these targets, but I think I'll just hold the airstrip. And so I'm going in the B-18 bomber, B-18B bomber, which was a Swedish World War II bomber, and looks like this. It has a crew of 3, and so you can like see where the crew sits, and like the where the engines are and the fuel tanks, and it's a super cool game because it's really detailed. So we're gonna go down to the level of all these other people, and then hopefully we'll be able to kill a few. Probably can't because this is a bomber, not so much a fighter, but we might be able to get at least one, which is pretty good because this is a bomber. And so let's see if we can get. Okay, I turn my flaps to combat so that I can like turn quicker and stuff, but boom, boom, boom. Okay, I got a few hits, but that's not enough to kill the plane, but maybe I'll be able to get another one. Oh, I did have an enemy kill assist. So, I don't know what I did. Maybe I hit their engine or something. I'm not sure. Alright, that was a pretty good shot. I hit something important with that plane, so that's called a critical hit. So, like, if they don't fix that, it could mess up their plane, and then like one of their engines will stop working or something like that. And you can like hit their fuel tanks, and it's a really cool game. All right, and I have a rear gunner. It's AI, but I can switch to it if I need to. And the music in this game is so good. All right. There we go. Woo! But my plane is damaged, so I'm gonna see if I can hopefully do an emergency landing here, because there isn't an airstrip at the place where I am. So I'm gonna put down my air brakes, and hopefully I'll be able to land and get my plane repaired. Okay, yeah. That usually happens because of how, I mean, there's other people at the thing that are on the enemy side. Now we're going into a fighter, and once we're in the fighter, I'll be able to deal out some real damage. Yeah, but I'm just gonna say this again. If like you have any suggestions for games I should play, I can play Fallout games, the Elder Scrolls games, Red Dead Redemption 2 online. Uh, really, just name a game and I can play it for you guys. And I'm gonna get a better microphone, but this is all I have right now is a headset, but it's a pretty good one. So I put my flaps to combat so that way I can turn better. But I think oh, all right. Right, let's hopefully I can. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. BF-109F. I think that's a German plane. Uh-oh. That was bad for my engine, but my engine's already damaged. So I'm just gonna, okay, yeah, I can't do that. I'm just gonna try and go down as quick as I can so that I can get out of his range. And although my engine is damaged, and so you can like see where stuff's damaged, so like the left side of my plane is damaged a little bit, but it's not too severe. I'm gonna try and get this A36. And I'm just gonna assume based on the naming, it's probably American. Alright, so I assisted in killing that dude. Now it's time to get this BF-109. I don't think this is the one I was fighting before, or tried to fight, but... Oh! I'm gonna try and bail out so that hopefully we'll be able to see the... Oh, my guy didn't get out in time. Alright, since we, just for the heck of it, I think we'll do the B-17A, which is one of my two favorite planes. My other favorite is the B-3, but the B-17 is, was not the American one. This was a dive bomber / reconnaissance plane used by the Swedes, and they made a whole, so many, 273. Wow. But it's a cool plane, and I'm a big fan of how it looks and how it has a crew of 2, and I'm a big fan of it. And so we'll just play in this while we wait for the game to end. And I'm gonna real quick say thank you.
Thank you very much.
Just thanking them. Hopefully we'll be able to get this FW-190. Alright, and... Alright, I got like one hit in, but I'll probably be able to get more. Wait, where did he go? Actually, maybe not, because I can't. Okay, he's like all the way up there. Oh, the F-190 got. Okay, but there's still this one, so. Wow, there's a lot of bombs. I have no idea why someone would just be like, haha, I'm gonna bomb this. But to each his own. Yeah. So that's just a little bit of feeling for what this game is. It's super good. If you guys want me to play the ground battles, I can also do that for you guys. And yeah, so we're gonna do another round, and we'll start off in the B-18 again. And so there's like crews as well, and like you can upgrade the skills of your crew so that they are better suited for whatever plane you're in. Uh, and you can also like upgrade the guns in them so that they're like more efficient. So they're called like new ones. All right, so let's see. This is frontline. So this is I don't know exactly, but I think this is going to be one where there's either enemy ground vehicles, which are AI, or okay, no, this is one where so there's bomb targets, and there's those targets, and so you have to bomb them and destroy them, and then when you get all of them, then you'll be able to destroy their airfield. And so the airfield is like what we just came from right there. And so I'm going to try and get that one, but I might want to get some of these anti-aircraft people so that the other planes are safer. Because these anti-aircraft guns, they can really mess your plane up. So I'm gonna bomb. So if they're like lighted like that, it means that I can destroy them, I think. And also, I don't really know much about these planes, so if you do, feel free to tell me in the comments. I'll read all the comments that I get. Okay, those ones were too, like, hard. Uh-oh. Alright, I got that guy. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm turning around. I'm gonna try and land it. So I'm gonna pull my gears down early just in case I have to do, like, a hard landing. Let's see here. The nearest one is just go straight forward. I'm gonna go on to war emergency power, which is you see this right there. Uh-oh. All right. I'm going to hold down J, and then something kind of cool. You'll be able to watch the people. There's a crew of 3, and they all safely escaped, which is really cool because in a lot of games you wouldn't see that. And like there's so many cool details. And on this one, since this isn't a plane that I don't know if I'm gonna like keep it or replace it, but so on this side I just have a cool Swedish crest thing, and then on this side these 5 stars show that I've killed 100 other planes. I think right now I'm at like 150, but it's just kind of like, ooh yeah, I'm cool, I've killed all these people. So I'm just gonna try and get these fighters, because then the enemy fighters could attack the bombers that we have, because I assume that there's someone else in a bomber. So if the bomber wants to get to the target, they have to they can't be sorry if I'm kind of fogging, brain fog, sorry. So if the friendly bombers want to be able to get the targets, they have to, they can't be destroyed by the enemies, which is why I'm fighting, which is why it's important to, like, get the enemy fighters. Oh, wow. Huh. I think it's like his rear gunner. Maybe it was him. I don't know. And because we have a job to do, we'll go in the B3C, which is my other favorite plane. It is so cool. I really like how it looks. And so since we don't want to get attacked by fighters, we're gonna go up to high altitude. Yeah. And as you can see, the enemy's winning right now because we have less ribbon than they do. So we are going to need to destroy some of their stuff so that we can win. And so the B3C was the Yonkers JU-86K. And what they did is, so the Swedes bought a few of them, and then they started manufacturing them at different manufacturing plants around Sweden. And so they were in service from 1936 until like 45, but wait, no, they were in service until like 50 something. but they're pretty cool, and I really like how they look. They have a crew of 4, and this guy's in like a bottom basket, and the basket can be like pulled up, and then there's a rear gunner, and another rear gunner, and then there's a front gunner and a pilot. And something kind of cool is if you go into first person and you look over here, you can see the like where the front gunner goes through to get to his spot, and like where if I was to get out of this seat and go back, I'd be able to like see the other gunners. So it's really cool. And I quite like this game. So that's guys, and he didn't do much, but I'm gonna try and do a little bit more. So I have 1,000 pound, not pounds, 1,000 kilograms of explosives that I'm gonna drop on this target, which is not enough to destroy it, but it's definitely enough to damage it, and we can watch it if we want. Uh-oh, I got to go. I'm gonna try and turn around so that I can. I like this plane, so I'm gonna try and save it. So war emergency power. So you can see how it goes to WEP, and there's a leak in the oil. And so the oil temperature is gonna go down for this one. For most of them, it would go up, but I'm not sure why it's going down. But, so if the, okay, now it's going back up. I think it has to do with the war emergency power. But, if the oil gets, like, too hot or too cold, the engine will stop working. So I'm gonna just try to land this. So I'm bringing the gears down. I'm gonna try and get, where is the, okay, here it is. So I'm gonna throttle all the way down. I'm gonna try very hard to land this and not just blow my plane up. And you can see how damaged this plane is. And so once I land, it'll get repaired, and I'll get like bullets for like the rear gunner and stuff. Right. Oh, nope, that did not work. Alright, and my engines are very damaged. I don't know if I'll be able to get back to the other spot. So, let's see. Okay. Alright, time to bail. Glory to Sweden. Let's see. And, I didn't see any of the people, but I'm gonna assume that there were parachutes, but they just didn't come out in the short time that I could see them. And let's play in the J-22A, which is my other fighter. So right now we're losing still, and I think that the stripes means that we're losing points more than they are, but I'm not sure. And yeah, and so once this game ends, the video is going to be over, and I'll do a outro then. Not sure why I'm telling you that, but I'm just telling you these videos are going to be around 20 minutes long. And if you have any suggestions for like what the subscribers should be called, leave them in the comments. Like I'm thinking maybe like the tin order, but that just kind of sounds funny. But Stanum is Latin for tin, but I don't know, because like I'm the Tin Crusader. I mean the Stanum Crusader. Oh wow, there are a lot of bullets. Right. Oh, here's a guy. Alright, I haven't had my flaps in combat. That's probably why I've been having trouble navigating. And one of my guns is out of ammo. Thankfully, there's 4 guns in this So these were made because the Swedes needed modern fighters, but they didn't have any. So they didn't really know what to do. Oh, gosh. I guess I accidentally hit that guy. Let's just try to have a soft landing. Even though, and then we'll jump out. Because even though there's really no purpose, it's still kind of cool to pretend that, like, your pilot survived. So these planes were made because the Swedes needed modern fighters, but they didn't really have a way to get modern fighters. So they just kind of, so they were just like, oh well, and they like built these hastily built planes. They weren't hastily built. They were still good quality, but it wasn't like the best materials or anything. And I think that they made them with like the 1940s equivalent of plywood, that sort of thing. But they still served really well, and a lot of like Swedish pilots really liked the planes, and I like them because they have a lot of firepower. They have 4 machine guns, and so this rear gunner, he's on a chair that can be like pushed forward, and then he can like pull this glass right here back, and like after pulling the machine gun down, and then he can like turn his chair around, and there's a radio station right there, which is pretty cool. So instead of needing 3 people, you only need 2. We'll go for a bombing run. Actually, we won't, because these guys are about to kill us, most likely. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's see. If... Okay. Jump. 1, 2. Woo! And alright. This is the end of the first episode of us playing War Thunder. And if you want me to play any more games, that was cool, just leave them in the comment section below. And if you like this video, like it. And if you want to watch more, subscribe. This is the Stanham Crusader, and have a nice day, or a nice evening, or night. I salute you.